other people are starting pregame. So,
yeah.
But there are still a couple of people missing in other places.
All right, so we will go ahead and start the pregame. So you guys have all renamed yourself. We're going to do a buzzer check. So if all the players would please go ahead and buzz in. Okay, thank you. If you could, players also, if you could please turn your camera on at this point. So it is my preference that you play with your camera on. It's just easier for me to see you speak if your camera is on. It's not a requirement. If you're having wavelength issues, you can definitely leave it off. But it just, for my personal preference as a moderator, it's easier if I can see you. So that's up to you. We will ask for the camera to come back on at score checks if you're choosing to leave it off. A reminder that you may not have other electronic devices, books, or notes near you. You can have a blank unshared doc or a blank piece of paper to use for your own note-taking. So my name is Lisa Massoni. I'm from California. I will be the moderator. If the rest of the team would like to go ahead and introduce themselves. Jeff, if you want to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was thinking something outside the box or inside the box. I'm Mr. Rivard, and I'm going to be the second moderator, and I'll be pasting things in like this just for fun. Although, no, really, actually on bonuses, I'll paste in bonuses like that. And I'll also paste in things like 1. So that I can say, oh, that's toss up number 1 and separate things out. So don't be surprised if that appears in the chat.
Okay,
and if you have any things that you need to address for challenges, that would be to me.
Okay. And our timer today?
Hello, I am Sarah Whipple from Oklahoma, and I will be keeping time.
And the first scorekeeper for this round?
Hello, I'm Kiana. I'm from California, and I will be scorekeeping and announcing scores at score checks.
And our second scorekeeper today is?
Hi, I'm Gwendolyn. I'm from Virginia, and I will be corroborating the scores that Kiana announces.
Okay, and I believe I just saw one more person come in. So if you could go ahead and rename yourself. I'm assuming this is the Georgia Gold player. Okay. Okay, so we had just started the pregame with the reminders that you can't have resources available to you. You can have a blank piece of paper or a blank unshared doc. I did say that as a moderator, my preference is that you leave your camera on, although it's not a requirement. We will ask for it at the check-ins. Jeff, if you could let them know that we have everyone and are working on it.
I did. Done.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. If you have something in your room that might make a noise, please turn that off. It looks like we don't have any coaches in the room.
No.
Keep checking the SCED for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them anytime. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines, which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines and/or the NJCL Code of Conduct. The moderating staff would like to give some clarification about pronunciation and spelling on non-language questions. If a student gives a questionable pronunciation, they may be asked to spell as specified in NJCL Certamen Rule 12C. If the spelling offered by the student reasonably captures the correct answer, the moderator may accept it at his or her discretion. Similarly, if the student uses the chat to spell a word because of audio difficulties, the moderator may ask the student to pronounce the word if there's a question about acceptable spelling variations. If so, the student will be expected to pronounce the word properly. If the answer is clearly incorrect when the student first answers, the moderator has the discretion to reject the answer without having to repeat or spell. So do your best to say it right the first time, and everybody's lives will be easier. A reminder that wait to be called on to answer a toss-up. Even if you appear first on your own screen, Zoom chat will prioritize your answer, but it needs to be the one that appears on my screen. We don't really have an audience. Okay. I think we are ready to do the Aurelia passage.
All right, hold on a second.
So Mr. Rivard is going to paste that into the chat so that you can see it.
Just like that.
Aurelia, cui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti et equo suo. Tredecem ludos magnos Iois in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre quiepit. Ehu. You guys have any questions about my pronunciation?
Do you say 314 BC or 314? Or I think Ellen just said the same question.
That is a really good question. I've never thought about it. I think I tend to say, especially for a well-known date, I tend to say 753. I'm not going to swear that I'm consistent on that. I've never really thought about it. That's a good question. Probably 753, especially for dates that come up often. I did tell you my preference is to have your camera on, so please avoid motions or gestures that might appear to be consultation. Remember that you signed an honor code that said you would not communicate in any inappropriate way. Of course, on bonuses, you may talk to each other or use the chat, the Zoom chat. If you have a question during the reading of a toss-up and no one has rung in yet, you feel free to ask a question. You can raise your hand or you can just speak out and ask me to repeat or clarify. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment if questions or issues come up. A reminder that during bonuses, if you're ready to answer, announce final answer, and that's what we'll take. If time is called, whatever answer comes out will be considered your final answer. All right. Do you have any questions? Yes, please grab water. We have to get the go-ahead from all the rooms, and so we may be waiting here for a few more minutes. Does anyone else have a question? All right. I
Still
think
waiting.
that we are good to go, except we have to wait to be given the word. So maybe do your stretches. I don't know how long you've been sitting in front of a computer today, but it's been a long time for me.
Yeah, it's been lots of computer time now, hasn't it? How did everything go yesterday? Did you guys have fun? Yeah, at least somebody did. That's good. More or less. All right. Did you participate? Did you go to GA? Did you do that? Yeah, it was pretty cool seeing a couple of those silver bowl things.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big deal to some of us. You'd be surprised. It's so neat to hear from our students from previous years, and have them say nice things about us for once. Anyway, that's good.
It looks like there are a few rooms where some players are coming in a little bit late. Didn't get the link from their coaches or so on. So
Is anyone trying to figure out how to do Comic-Con and Latin Convention at the same time since they're both online? San Diego Comic-Con?
oh, is San Diego Comic-Con happening right now?
Yep, it's online. And I just checked today because I haven't had a single brain cell to go look at it, but they've uploaded all of their YouTube videos. So you can go and watch all of their sessions that they've posted.
Oh my
I know
goodness.
that's an issue for next year since we're supposed to be in San Diego.
Yes. So
hotel reservations and stuff.
yeah, so it's everybody, yeah, we had that conversation in our state chair meeting today where we were like, well, we can take exhausted children to do things after, or we can do things not in San Diego. So that'll be fun. Next year's going to be fun. Or, you know, your parents could take you to Comic-Con and then send you to Latin Convention and you could be really, really exhausted.
I heard it's hard to get tickets to Comic-Con though.
It is. It's not yeah.
I had a girl who babysat for my daughter some years back who she and her mother tried to get tickets and they, for several years in a row, they didn't. Is it a lottery system or something?
I'm not entirely sure. And I have to admit, my frame of reference is Big Bang Theory. So I know like back in season 2 or 3, like they would be on there hitting refresh, trying to get tickets. And I know that Comic-Con has actually changed their system specifically because of that episode. Get tickets. I do not know how it works. I only know that, yeah, possibly like airplanes, but I do know that it's hard to get tickets. It's crazy in San Diego at that time. But you know, that's where they do like the big celebrities. That's where they'll announce like, you know, who's going to be Black Panther or who's going to be Spider-Man. You know, that's where they do the really big announcements for Marvel and DC and all of the. I'm sure there's other universes that I'm leaving out, but those are the 2 big ones.
Well, I was encouraged to attend another event this weekend, the National Seminar for Handbell Musicians, which is maybe not as well known as Comic-Con, but I had to tell my director that I could not be in 2 places at once.
Not even electronically. If it's recorded, we could watch it later.
Yeah.
Ooh, have you guys watched any of the colloquia yet?
I haven't, but one of the students at fellowship last night recommended Roman medicine as being good.
Ooh. Guys, it's really cool that you get to have your colloquia recorded because normally you have to choose, and a lot of times it's at the same time as Certamen, so you don't get to go to colloquia. So the fact that you get to have access to all of the colloquium this year is really sweet. It is one of the unexpected sprinkles in a COVID Sunday. So.
I do like the fact that my first convention is like more of an NJCL light, sort of almost, and I don't just get hit with a bus of exhaustion.
Well, but that's part of the fun. Mr. Rivard was talking about, you know, how many conventions people have been to. The Silver Bowl is 20. This is my 15th convention, and there are
17.
That's quite a few.
Yeah, and Jeff, what are you at?
This is 21.
So you got your Silver Bowl last year in North Dakota.
It was very cool.
No,
I've been to North Dakota 3 times.
Yep.
I managed to miss North Dakota both of the previous times. I went last year, but I
have missed Virginia now twice, which really bummed me out. I was like, I'm going to go to Virginia this time. But no, we're kind of there.
I will tell you, last time I was 16 when we were in Virginia last time, and it rained the entire week.
My room my room flooded. Water came in through an improperly sealed window.
Oh no.
And the housing people said, oh, well, we can move you to this cottage on the other side of campus. And I said, well, I'm kind of responsible for the students here. So I ended up, Kathy Ellifritz was upstairs from me, and she said, we've got an extra mattress. You can sleep on a mattress on our floor. So that's how I got to know Kathy Ellifritz. She let me camp out in her room.
I love the Ellifritz family. They're all awesome. But
They are.
Are you, someone's saying he's nervous. Is that because of the wait for the game? Is that making you nervous?
Yeah,
Or-
the suspense.
Yeah.
That's why we're making
Same
small
here.
talk. Trying to get you.
Okay. We have gotten the go ahead.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, awesome.
So we will start with a practice question that is not worth any points at all. Did Kaylani come back from getting her water? Okay, so from here on in, the chat should be reserved for buzzes. So here's the practice question. I will read one practice question now for no points. This question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in this tournament. What is the gender of the following Latin nouns? Poeta, agricola. Okay, the first buzz was Illinois purple number 1, Ishan.
Masculine.
Masculine is correct. The full list was poeta, agricola, incola, and nauta. Your first bonus, what declension are all of the nouns found in the toss-up?
First, right?
Straight. Yeah.
Yep.
First, final answer.
First is correct. And second bonus, what grammatical gender cannot be found in the first declension?
Neuter.
Neuter.
Neuter, final answer.
Neuter is correct. All right, so before we proceed to the questions that count for points, are there any other questions? Okay. Toss-up number 1. Who finally relented and allowed Odysseus to make a raft?
Buzz?
Georgia A. Purple to Braden.
Poseidon.
No. Illinois Purple 3, Kaylani. Calypso is correct. The full question was, who finally relented and allowed Odysseus to make a raft after having him stay on her island Ogygia for 7 years? The first bonus for Illinois, sorry, my computer jumped to a different question. First bonus. Calypso ultimately relented after Zeus sent what god to order that Odysseus be let go?
I think this was Hermes.
Yeah, I think this was
Yeah, so
Hermes.
too,
Yeah.
Listen, Percy Jackson.
Okay.
Hermes, final answer.
Can you say that one more time? Sorry.
Hermes.
Hermes is correct. Second bonus. Name Calypso's father, a Titan who became the namesake of a mountain range in northwestern Africa.
I think that was Atlas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Ishan, if you mention Percy Jackson one more time, I think Kate will kill you.
Atlas, final answer.
Atlas is correct. Percy Jackson is not a bad source. There's a fair amount of accurate mythology there. You have my permission to mention him. All right, so that was 20 points for Illinois on question 1. Toss-up number 2. Which of the following, if any, is not derived from the same Latin root as the others? Recur, incursion, current, pure. Georgia Purple 3, Christian.
Current.
Current is not correct. Illinois Purple 2, Nick.
Here.
Cure is correct. First bonus for Illinois. Give the first and second principal parts of the Latin verb from which we derive cure.
Probably Kuro.
Yeah.
Kuro,
Kuro,
Kurare.
Kurare. Yep.
Yes, first, I think. Kuro, Kurare, final answer.
That is correct, kuro kurare. And your second bonus, what derivative of kuro means to cleanse hard by scrubbing?
Um,
I know what this would be.
Can you repeat the question?
What derivative of kuro means to cleanse hard by scrubbing?
hmm.
Any ideas?
I'm thinking of like obscure, but that's
I can't
not.
think of anything.
Answer, please.
Obscure.
The answer is scour. So that was
Oh,
Go.
15 points. Okay, it looks okay.
Would you like me to take over clearing the chat until Jeff gets back?
Yes, there's some weather in his neck of the woods, and it looks like he lost power.
I'm happy to do the toss up line thing if you'd like me to.
That would be great. That would be great. Okay. Okay. Toss up number 3. Make the phrase pulcher lapis genitive singular, meaning of the pretty stone. Illinois Purple 1, Ishan.
Pulchri lapis.
Could you say that second word for me again?
Lapis.
No, I'm sorry. There aren't any other buzzes, so hang on one sec. Georgia Gold 1, Jennifer?
Pulchri lapi?
No. So make the phrase pulcher lapis genitive singular, meaning of the pretty stone. All right, I've read it twice. It would be pulchri lapidis. So no points on question 3. Hang on for one sec. Sorry. Okay, we will go on to toss up number 4. Thank you for your patience as we deal with, there's evidently some fairly serious weather in some places. And so that, of course, that's making it hard for people to stay in their rounds if they lose power. Toss up number 4. Physicians often use Latin abbreviations when writing prescriptions for medication. When should you take a medication that the doctor has been instructed to be taken P period Illinois Purple 1, Ishan?
After meals.
That is correct. P period C period, which stands for post-kibum. First bonus for Illinois. When should you take a medication that has been prescribed P period R period N period, which stands for pro re nata?
As needed.
yeah.
Right? As needed. Final answer.
As needed is correct. Second bonus, prior to a surgical procedure requiring general anesthesia, your instructions will probably be to go N period P period O period for 12 hours before your procedure. What should you be doing?
I've never heard of this, but probably no liquids or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you? NPO? No. Oh, maybe don't eat. Maybe don't take anything in. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe theros or something.
Oh yeah, like don't take
You
anything.
don't eat or drink.
Or yeah, don't eat or
yeah.
drink. Final answer.
Answer, please.
Don't eat or drink.
That is correct. Nil pros,
Nice.
nothing by mouth. So that was the full 20 points on question 5 for Illinois. Oh. Okay, Mr. Rivard, are you?
We're good. Sorry.
Good. It's okay.
I don't know where you are now, but there you are.
We are about to start question 5.
Okay. Excellent. Sorry.
That's okay. Toss up number 5. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine, quis erat frater quem necavit Romulus. Illinois, sorry, the chat's moving very quickly. Illinois purple 4, Alan.
Remus.
Ramos is correct. First bonus for Illinois, responde Latine, post quem Tullus Hostilius rexit.
Numa Pompilius, right?
Numa post, maybe post Numam Pompilium or something.
Oh, because
Yeah.
yeah,
Latina, yeah.
post Numam Pompilium, right?
Yeah, go with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Post Numam Pompilium, final answer.
That is correct. Your second bonus, responde Latine, in quo monte erat oppidum Romuli.
In Monte
Palatine. Is that in Latin?
Palatino, in Monte Palatino
Palatine.
or something.
Palatino.
Is
We
it
can just say in
Palatino?
Palatino or something.
Maybe. Is it Palatinos or Palatinis is the question. I mean,
I don't know. Probably
let's go Palatino.
Answer, please.
in Palatino, final answer.
That's fine. So that was the full 20 points on question 5 for Illinois, and we'll do a score check. And if you don't have your camera on, please do turn it on for the score check.
Okay, so score check after 5, Illinois purple with 75 points, Georgia gold yet to score, and Georgia purple also yet to score.
All right.
Okay, I'll try that again.
Okay. Toss up number 6. Translate the participle in the following sentence. Video discipulam laborantem diligenter. Illinois purple 1.
Working.
Working is fine. First bonus for Illinois. Translate the participle in this sentence. Canis puero amatus in via dormiebat.
Loving. Or
Loved.
Oh yeah,
Loved,
it's,
by the way.
yeah. What's the loved or loved final answer?
Loved is correct. Second bonus. What English name derives from the future passive participle of amo and literally means she who must be loved?
Amanda.
Amanda.
Probably.
Yeah, Amanda.
Yeah,
Yep.
Joe's told us this so many
Yeah.
times.
Oh, really?
Amanda, final answer.
Amanda is correct. For the full 20 points on toss-up 6 for Illinois. Toss-up number 7. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine, quad vestimentum gerebant omnes cues et servi. Georgia purple 1.
Tunica.
No. Illinois purple 3.
Tunicum.
Tunicom works. First bonus for Illinois. Responde Latine, quod vestamentum supra caput et humeros a feminis romanis gerebatur.
What do they wear over their heads and shoulders?
Supra caput et humerus.
What did Roman women wear in their head? and
Maybe
shoulders?
stola? I don't know.
Oh, and also it can be nominative or accusative. So I think stola should be fine.
Answer, please.
Stola.
No, it's actually pala.
Oh.
Your second bonus, what type of clothing was sublegaculum?
I have never heard of this. Okay, let's break it down. Ishan, is there a word?
Underwear?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, go with
Okay.
that.
I feel like this is wrong, but let's go with underwear. Final answer.
Underwear is correct.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey.
All
I
right.
learned a new word today. Okay.
Good logic. So that was, I believe, 15 on toss-up 7 for Illinois. All right, toss-up number 8. What brother of Linus
Oh
and
my God.
son of Calliope was so Illinois purple 3?
Orpheus?
Orpheus is correct. The full question was, what brother of Linus and son of Calliope was so concerned that his wife was not following him that he looked behind himself, causing her to fade back into the underworld? Just please be careful about saying things that aren't either a question or an answer. I heard an exclamation in the middle of that.
I'm sorry. It was me. I apologize. My mistake.
It's okay. Just
I thought I had typed something in that was the next question. Which it wasn't.
First bonus for Illinois. Before going to the underworld, Orpheus participated in the Argonautic voyage, drowning out what creature's songs with his lyre?
The sirens.
The sirens. Final answer.
Sirens are correct. Second bonus. Eurydice was killed when she stepped on a snake while trying to escape what shepherd?
I believe Aristaeus.
Aristaeus. Final answer.
Aristaeus is correct. 20 points on toss-up 8 for Illinois. Toss-up number 9. What modern city, located just north of Senonian territory during Caesar's Gallic campaigns, was known as Lutetia in ancient Illinois purple 4?
Paris.
Paris is correct, and is today the capital of France. First bonus for Illinois. The ancient Sequana gives its name to what modern river that runs through Paris?
The Seine.
Seine. Final answer.
Seine is correct. Second bonus. What city in southern France did the Romans know as Lugdunum?
Lyon.
Lyon. Final answer.
Lyon is correct. So that was, again, the full 20 points.
You guys are too fast for me.
All right. Toss-up number 10. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I will read twice, then responde latine to the questions which follow. Post ludos tres sorores ad tabernam redire volebant. Diu equum Aureliae quaerebant, neque eam invenire poterant. Tandem eam post cauponam invenerunt, lente mala edentem. Rereading. Post ludos tres sorores ad tabernam redire volebant. Diu equum Aureliae quaerebant, neque eum invenire poterant. Pandem eam post cauponum invenerunt, lente mala edentem. The question, quid sorores facere volebant? Illinois Purple 2.
Verdere.
Yes. The first bonus, quam difficultatem sorores habebant.
Can you repeat the question?
Quam difficultatem sorores habebant, and it's in the chat note.
Neque. No. What's neque?
Neither.
Neither.
Or nor.
Neither nor. Non equum Aureliae invenira poterant.
Answer, please.
I defer to Alan.
Non equum Aureliae invenira poterant.
That's fine. Your second bonus, quid faciebat equus ubi puellae eam invenerunt.
Lente mala.
Yeah, addendum.
What's the edebat? Is that it?
I guess so. I think it's like.
Could you repeat the question?
Quid
Quid
faciebat equus ubi puellae eam invenerunt.
Lente mala. Third person singular imperfect.
I need an answer, please.
Lente mala edebat.
That's fine. 20 points for Illinois on toss up 10, and we'll do a score check. So if you can turn your camera on. Thank you.
Okay, so score check after 10, Illinois Purple with 170 points. Georgia Gold has yet to score, and Georgia Purple has yet to score.
Okay. I'm going to get one more sip of water before we go on. Everybody good? I see some of you getting your water too. Stay hydrated. Good. All right, toss up number 11. Who, like his brother Chrysaor, Illinois Purple 3. Kayla?
Pegasus.
Yes. Emerged from the severed neck of Medusa, after which he flew off, since he was a winged horse. Pegasus is correct. Your first bonus, who is the father of Pegasus and Chrysaor?
Poseidon.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Poseidon, final answer.
Poseidon is correct. Second bonus, Chrysaor's name indicates that he had a sword made of what metal?
I believe it was gold. Any objections?
No objections.
No objections.
Gold, yeah. Final answer.
Gold is correct for 20 points on toss-up 11 for Illinois. Toss-up number 12. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine, luna stellisque visis, quo tempore diei est? Illinois Purple 3.
Night.
That's correct, yes. Your first bonus, responde aut Anglicae aut Latine, ubi pendent luna et sol et omnes nimbi.
Kylum?
The sky. Let's go with the sky.
Yeah.
The sky. Yeah. Final answer.
The sky is fine. And your second bonus, responde aut numeris Romanis aut Latine, quat dies in anno sunt?
How many days are in a year?
Okay, we have to do numerals.
Numerals is probably the
okay. C. Wait, no. Yeah, C. D. X. V. Right?
That sounds right.
Okay. CCCDXV, final answer.
I'm sorry, it's actually CCCLXV.
Oh,
Right.
D is
Yeah.
500.
D is 500, yeah.
whoops.
So that was 15 points on toss-up 12 for Illinois. Toss-up 13. What son of Athamas and Nephili, Illinois purple 3, Kaylani?
Phrixus.
Phrixus is correct. Was saved from being sacrificed when he was borne away by a golden fleeced ram. Your first bonus. Phrixus's ram carried him safely to the land of Colchis, but he lost what sister of his along the way when she fell into the sea?
It's either like Hele or just say Hele, and I can spell if necessary. Say it.
LA, final answer.
Hele is fine. And your second bonus, the land of Colchis was located at the eastern end of what modern body of water?
LNG.
The Black Sea,
Geography.
right? The
Yeah,
Black Sea.
Black Sea.
Okay, go with Black Sea.
Okay, Black Sea, final answer.
That's correct. 20 points on toss-up 13. Toss-up 14. Make the phrase longum flumen comparative. Illinois purple 1. Ishan?
Longior flumen.
No. Make the phrase longum flumen comparative so that it means longer river. Georgia purple 1.
Longior rebus.
Mr. Rivard, that's good, isn't it? Oh, no, sorry, I can't take it. There aren't any other buzzes. So the correct answer is longius flumen. It did specify in the question that it had to be flumen, which is neuter. So longius flumen. So there are no points on toss-up 14. Toss-up 15. According to its derivation, linguistics is the study of what? Georgia purple 1.
Tongues.
That works. Tongues or languages. Can you say your name for me?
Trinity.
Srinidhi? Okay. First bonus. According to its derivation, a lavatory is a place for what?
I don't
The restroom.
Yeah. I don't know.
Should we say it?
I guess just restroom, yeah.
Okay, restroom. Oh, wait, yeah, restroom. Final answer.
No, it's a place for washing oneself by derivation because lavo means to wash. And second bonus, according to its derivation, a humanitarian organization is one that cares for whom?
Humans?
Yeah, humans.
It's the final answer.
Humans is correct. So 15 points on question 15 for, that was Georgia purple. All right, and we will have a score check.
Score check after 15. We have Illinois purple with 225 points, Georgia gold yet to score, and Georgia purple with 15 points.
Okay. Okay, we will go on to toss-up number 16. Give a Latin synonym of video. Illinois purple 3.
Specto.
Specto works. First bonus for Illinois, give a Latin synonym of ingains.
Magnus.
Magnus, right? Yeah.
Magnus, final answer.
Magnus is fine. Second bonus, give a Latin synonym of appellare.
Woco, right?
It's gotta be infinitive.
Oh, vocare. Yeah.
Yep.
Vocare, final answer.
Vocare is fine for 20 points on question 16 for Illinois. Toss-up number 17. What member of the Marcian Games, after being exiled for tyrannical conduct and opposition to the distribution of grain in 491 BC, joined the Volscians? Illinois purple 4, Alan?
Coriolanus.
Coriolanus is correct. It finished his city of Corioli he had once captured to own his name. First bonus, or it's both bonuses, for 5 points each, give the names of the 2 women who convinced Coriolanus to take his Volscian army and depart from the walls of Rome.
Veturia and Volumnia, right?
I think so. We read this
Yeah.
in Dutch. I defer to Alan.
Veturia and Volumnia.
Veturia and Volumnia is correct, so that's 5 points for each of those answers and the full 20 points on toss-up 17. Toss-up number 18. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Multa templa a rege aedificata sunt. Illinois purple 4. Alan?
Many temples have been built by the king.
That's correct. First bonus, translate this sentence into English. Post hunc regem rexerunt quinque alii reges.
Okay. After
That.
there, I believe. Wait, hunk is to here.
Word.
What?
Is hunk this?
It's like hither, I think.
Well,
After this
that would really make
king-
sense here.
That's true. After this
Answer, please.
king
After this king
ruled. Okay. After this king ruled for.
After this king, 5 other kings ruled.
Okay, that's correct. Second bonus, translate this sentence into English. Rex septimus a populo Romano expulsus est.
Okay, the 7th king was expelled by the people of Rome.
Yeah, the seventh king was expelled by the people of Rome. Yeah.
Yep.
Or the Roman people. Yeah.
Pe-
The 7th king was expelled by the Roman people. Final answer.
That's correct. 20 points on toss-up 18. Toss-up 19. What emperor stirred up bad public sentiment by his affair with the Judean princess? Illinois purple 3, Kaylani?
Titus.
Titus is correct. It continued Berenice, but was still Rome's sweetheart when he died young in 81 AD after he completed the Colosseum. First bonus for Illinois. Name a city that was destroyed by volcanic eruption during the reign of Titus.
Pompeii.
Yeah, Pompeii. Final answer.
Pompeii is correct. Second bonus. What brother of Titus succeeded him and dedicated an art in the Forum in his honor?
Domitian.
Domitian.
Domitian. Final answer.
Domitian is correct. So after 19, that was 20 points on 19 for Illinois, and we'll do another score check.
Score check after 19. Illinois Purple has 305 points. Georgia Gold has yet to score, and Georgia Purple has 15 points.
All right. So we have one final question in this round. Toss-up number 20. What mythological couple is described in the following quotation from Book 1 of Ovid's Metamorphoses? Since the C had covered all things, Illinois Purple 3, Kaylani?
Deucalion and Pyrrha.
That is correct. Here he landed, carried with his wife by a small raft. They supplicate Colchian nymphs, the spirits of the mountain, and fate-speaking Themis. Deucalion and Pyrrha is correct. First bonus for Illinois. Shortly after, Ovid describes what son of Neptune blowing his horn over land and sea?
I'm not sure about this one.
Maybe
Yes,
Not
other
sure
guy.
either.
What
Wait,
did you
Al,
say, Alan?
Maybe Triton.
Triton?
Sure.
Okay. Triton, final answer.
Triton is correct. Second bonus. Ultimately, Deucalion and Pyrrha repopulate the world by throwing what objects over their shoulders?
Do they want like the literal or the figurative?
I don't know.
Just
I
give
guess
stones
just say
if they prompt.
stones.
Yeah.
Stones, final answer.
Stones is correct. We would have taken either literal or figurative.
Okay.
Stones, rocks, bones of their mother. All right, so that was 20 points on toss-up, 20 for Illinois, and so we will do one more score check.
So the final score, Illinois Purple with 325 points. Georgia Gold did not score this round, and Georgia Purple has 15 points.
All right. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that your third round is tomorrow at the same time. And the moving on to semifinals depends on total points. So you have another whole round to rack up points in. Thank you for a good game. And have a good rest of the afternoon.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you for
moderating.
moderating.
You
You're
too.
welcome.
Nine teams move on to semifinals, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Before you go, I will post the link to the score sheet. It may not be updated. In fact, it probably won't be updated with this round yet, but you can access it later. Okay, so that's the link to the spreadsheet where they're keeping track of points. Thank you to the behind-the-scenes staff and convention organizers. And see you around, maybe.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Okay. So sorry, I knew it was storming really bad, but I was hoping to get past that, but there you are. And
No,
I had to reboot and do all sorts of stuff.
No, it was fine. We coped. And so I'm glad that your power loss was not permanent. And
yeah, no kidding.
I guess there's a tropical storm out in the Gulf.
Yeah, I'm in Georgia actually, though.
Oh.
So it was thunderstorm in the afternoon, but this is the first time the lights have gone out even briefly for a long time. That's the way it goes. Anyway, I'll see y'all. I'm going to pop out to the other room and I will see you in the third round.
Yep. This room does not have an intermediate round. So
no.
Just bear in mind that I'm not turning off the broadcasting. So you probably want to turn off your camera and sound. And if we can be back at like 9:45, hopefully the intermediate rounds will go quickly and we'll be ready to start on time.
We'll hope to do that.
Okay.
See you later.
See you guys. Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know that intermediate started pretty late. So we will probably not be starting right at 3 o'clock, but I might start letting students in at that point so that at least I know what's going on.
Sounds good.
So looks like one of the intermediate rooms finished. I might go ahead and let the kids in and let them start renaming themselves. Jeff is the reader for this one, so we're going to have to wait for him to come over from his round, but we can at least get them in if you guys are okay.
Sounds good to me. I'm just here for the ride.
What teams do we have this round?
We have
Tennessee, Maryland, and Georgia.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was just reading it. I had this open in front of me.
I did not even realize that you were on the list and were done with your other room.
We just finished. We just finished. How many people do we have?
We
Yeah.
had like 14 people waiting, so my guess is most of the participants are here.
Okay. Can you give me just a minute and then I'll be right back?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Students, if you could go ahead and rename yourself with your team name and number. So there are still lots of intermediate rounds still going on. So we will not be starting extremely soon. So if you need a drink of water or a bathroom break, now is the time to do that.
Do you know how close to done they are?
No, I have no idea.
The round I'm watching at the moment is currently on toss-up 15, so it could be a bit. Also, is it okay if we have a round going on or watching it before the match starts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll need to turn off the feed once we get started, but yeah, you can watch intermediate.
I mean, presumably the feed will turn itself off when we start because that means all the intermediates are done.
No, well, actually, it will just, it's the same feed for advanced, so it really does need to go off because.
Oh, okay. Oh, got it.
It will be a different advanced room. Yeah.
Got it. That makes sense.
Micah,
so the person who's marked as MD5, are you an alternate?
Yes.
Okay, so you're not playing in this round.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying, Chris?
Bracket on your name. It's not.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, well, whatever. Hold on.
Okay, so I see Maryland 1, 2, 4, and 5. So is there? Oh, Maryland 3 is in the top row. There we go. So 4 players for Maryland and 1 alternate. I see Tennessee 3, 2. So it looks like Tennessee might need a couple more players. I see Georgia 1, 2, 3, 4, an alternate. Okay. Matthew, are you a player or a coach?
He's a coach.
Okay.
Coach.
Okay, thank you.
Our 4th player is still connecting, I think, right now.
Yeah. And as I said, we have to wait for intermediate rooms to finish, and then so we can be very relaxed. There's no hurry.
Okay, good. So Ms. Missoni, are you going to paste in and do all the fun stuff there? Excellent.
Yep.
All righty. Good. So we've got a good number of these people. I might even recognize some of these people from yesterday.
Does anyone have any good icebreakers? If we're going to be here a while.
Would y'all like to show us your cats?
Oh.
Oh,
This is my cat.
I do have a cat.
Oh
This is
my.
Scrunchy.
That's Scrunchy.
Yes, she's
I
very
see.
sweet and she likes shoulders.
I see.
She's on my shoulder, but you can only see the Fargo Dome, which honestly is a little more important. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been to the Fargo Dome
Mhm.
I think a lot
several
of us have.
times.
Yeah.
I miss the Fargo Dome.
You missed the Fargo Dome. Oh my goodness.
It was too far away.
It was too,
If it's-
too far away from everything.
Oh, no. Apple Maps told me it would take me half an hour to walk there, and it took me 10 minutes. So I was feeling very proud of myself that day. That was also the day that I learned that Apple Maps is not very accurate at predicting speed of JCLers.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can talk about my cat because he's not at this house. But he's like an orange cat, like orange and white, and he's not very fluffy. And he likes to play all the time, so he runs around our house for several hours a day because we don't let him outside. Because he will eat things. He's escaped before and caught and killed at least 2 blue-tailed skinks, which are like native to Maryland, so not good for him to kill them.
My cat is outside, but this is a picture my daughter made of him, and we took him in. He had been semi-feral, and we have to let him outside or he makes his life miserable. But he is a lizard catcher, so
yeah.
I was gonna say my cat has gone somewhere, but she was over here. Her name is Kitty because I was an uncreative 9-year-old. But she's nice. Earlier she played Agon with me until about halfway through the round when she decided she was mad at me and hissed in the middle of a question, which was fun.
Oh, I forgot to share my cat's name. His name is Mochi. Like the dessert.
As in the Japanese?
Yeah, the dessert.
This is my other cat, Lysander, who does not catch lizards.
Aw.
Lysandre's a good name for a cat.
He had a brother, Demetrius. Tennessee, are you guys expecting a 4th player?
Yes.
She's logging on right now.
Okay, is she Andrea?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It looks like she might be having trouble connecting to audio.
Anyone else got any other icebreakers if intermediate's still going?
They're almost done.
How are they?
I got an icebreaker.
They're almost done, but it requires all of us, all the advanced players, to show up on time, which does not always happen. Nothing against advanced players. That's just players in general.
Yeah. I'd like to think as advanced players we're more punctual than intermediate and novice players, but that could just be false.
I think in general you have your act more together.
Yeah. The age thing does help.
We're doing advanced this time. Oh my goodness. Gracious sakes. There are the advanced questions. Oh, excitement. Let me think.
Micah.
That's my name. What's up?
What do you call a fast train in Finland?
Oh my God, Chris! No, the millionth time you've made this joke.
The
is it,
finish
Chris?
line.
It's not. It wasn't funny the first time, Chris.
Chris, I love your jokes so much. They're amazing. Keep doing them.
I agree with Avery, Micah. They're funny. Admit it.
Abby, I don't think you were there at States when he said that joke to like 300 people and no
No,
one
I
laughed.
was.
No
I was at
one.
States.
Oh, you were at States that year? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that now. But yeah.
They thought it was so hilarious that they just couldn't. They just couldn't.
they couldn't take themselves to laugh. Yeah. They just stared at you.
They thought it was so funny they forgot to laugh.
Yeah, exactly. Chris, I was up there on stage with you. That was the most awkward experience I've ever gone through. That's why you don't get to make jokes anymore.
I think people like to toss out this toss.
It gets me every time. That's your best joke.
Chris.
The intermediate round I was watching just wrapped up, so I think it was probably the one going the longest because we had multiple challenges over the course of a round. So we'll probably get some sort of go ahead soon, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm concerned that Andrea doesn't seem to have a sound connection. She's a Tennessee player.
Yes.
So I sent her a message asking her to try disconnecting and coming back in again, but if she can't connect with sound, I don't know if she's seeing the chats.
Do you think you could kick her from the room, which would force her to try again?
Well, I did try and do that once. I don't want to panic her.
I mean, she can't.
Either you just kicked her or she just popped out, one of the two. Because she's no longer in the room.
So I'm looking. So we've got Maryland, 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 of you?
And 5, but yes.
Okay. And then Georgia, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then it's Tennessee. Well, we can only have 4 players for Maryland, so.
The 5th is an alternate.
Okay.
Andrea says that her phone crashed. So that's
Well, we have a little bit
fun.
of time yet.
Yes, but seeing as she's able to access GroupMe, I assume that means her phone is back up. So maybe she'll get in soon.
But Tennessee, you would normally have 3 people or what?
No, their 4th person is having trouble connecting.
It's just, that's all right. I'm just trying to, because I only see 1 and 3, so I'm missing. Oh, there's 2. Okay. They're all up and down. And do we have people marked with, looks like it's stars? Good. All right. Wheel. Well, I don't have a cat that is my own at the moment. I have only my daughter's cat that I'm taking care of in this time of coronavirus. And this cat loves to run around. Not 1 hour a day, not 2 hours a day, not 5 hours a day, but about 24 hours a day. It is so a typical cat. It is so great when the cat sleeps.
Andrea said that for her it says that the host moved her and it won't let her in.
Okay. Let me see.
Wait, Chris, do you remember if Zoom issues was on my bingo?
Wall State does bingo too.
I made a nationals bingo the other day for various.
Oh.
Our state does bingo every GA. We do this every nationals. It's really fun.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
Yeah.
Wait, could you send me it? Because I don't know.
I'll send it to you after the round. I don't have
I can
anything.
chat.
I don't have anything open but my my Zoom as I should as a law abiding citizen of the NJCL. Oops, speaking of which, I need a piece of paper. I'll be right back.
Well, we could theoretically do some pregame things while we're waiting for one person to try and solve that problem. Are there any objections to that? Okay.
I have asked for tech help, but the one workaround I can think about is, does she have another email address that she could click the link as?
Yeah.
I'll ask her.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start going through this. I think we've got a lot of things going on here. I got that. I know I've got that. All right. Once players come in. All right. We've got everybody marked who's in. Let's just go ahead and see if everybody can buzz in. Go for it. Okay. So that should give me somewhere in the neighborhood of 11. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Who am I missing?
Andrea's trying her other email to get on now.
Good. It seems as though I'm still missing somebody. I got Georgia 1, I got Maryland 2, I got Maryland 3, I got Tennessee 1.
No Maryland 1.
I have returned. Sorry, I was getting paper.
Oh, okay. Buzz for me real quick.
Great.
I can send.
There we go.
I can send an invitation to Andrea if I have her email address. Do her teammates know her email address?
Yes, she just forwarded the invitation to herself, but I can give it to you if you would like.
Okay.
Here, let me send it to your private chat.
All right.
Can people hear my dog, by the way?
Only vaguely.
Okay.
Everybody got a functional camera? Let's see all your beautiful faces. All you players. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Phantasmagorical. Tintaminamical. One of those is a real word. Okay, good. So at the, you can have your cameras off during play, but at score checks, you need to turn them back on. So we need to see you on every score check. Students should have no other electronic devices, books, or notes near them. You can have one blank unshared document that you're using, or you can have a blank piece of paper to write on during rounds. I'm Mr. Rivard, Jeff Rivard. I teach in Florida and have for a pretty long time now, goodness gracious sakes alive. Not quite as long as this beard, but yeah, pretty long. Anyway, and I'm in Georgia right now, which is exciting. How am I in Georgia? Who knows? Anyway, it's where I am. That's where you end up. And then as my second moderator, I have, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lisa Massoni from California.
All right. And any issues that coaches may want to bring up should go to her. And then I have a timer and I have a couple of scorekeepers. Oh, I've got a third moderator. I am so lucky. Goodness gracious. Third moderator, put yourself in there.
Hi, I'm Michael. I'm from Wisconsin, and I'm in Wisconsin right now, and I'll be doing the line today, as well as helping Lisa generally.
There we go.
And concerns can go to him as well, I think.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Yeah. Excellent. Thank you. I forgot that I had a third. That's the thing. I'm used to playing with two. What the
Special
heck?
treat.
Yeah, this is great. And then I got a couple of scorekeepers out there. Where are you? Wave your hands.
Hello, I'm Gwendolyn. I am from Virginia, and I will be announcing the scores and also pasting them in the chat. I think Kiana had to go to open Certamen.
Okay. All right. Good. And then I have a timer out there too.
Hello, Sarah Whipple from Oklahoma. I will be signaling time like this.
Yay. All right. Okay.
Are we still waiting for the Tennessee player?
We are.
Andre says that the new link isn't working for her, so she's starting to think that she may just not be able to get in.
Well, now that she's decided to come out, here's my cat.
What's your cat's name?
Kitty, because again, I was an uncreative 9-year-old.
Non-creative 9-year-old. Oh, well. You've become creative by now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, my cat's name's Scrunchy, which isn't all that creative. So.
Okay. So I guess we're going to proceed. And we should tell, yeah. Okay. I see you're taking care of that. I'm going to go on with the bits here. Let's see, I'll read this. It says, keep checking the Sched app for upcoming sessions. Don't forget that many colloquia are pre-recorded and you can listen to them at any time. By participating in this session, you are agreeing to abide by the NJCL Code of Conduct and the guidelines which I will go over. Do not record any audio or video without express permission. The moderator and the tech assistant have the authority to remind participants of the guidelines and to remove a participant from Zoom for not following the guidelines or the NJCL Code of Conduct. To read at the start, let's see. Oh, we got this note. So this is to clarify things, we hope. The moderating staff would like to give some clarification about pronunciation and spelling of other non-language questions or on non-language questions. If a student gives a questionable pronunciation, they may be asked to spell as specified in NJCL Certamen Rule 12C. If the spelling offered by the student reasonably captures the correct answer, the moderator may accept it at his or her discretion. Similarly, if the student uses the chat to spell a word because of audio difficulties, the moderator may ask the student to pronounce the word if there is a question about acceptable spelling variations. If so, the student will be expected to pronounce the word properly. If the answer is clearly incorrect when the student first answers, the moderator has the discretion to reject the answer without having to repeat or spell. Remind all players to wait until recognized in order to answer a toss-up. Even if they appear first on your screen, they might not appear first on my screen. And it's my screen, that's the one that we're going to use.
We do have the go-ahead to start.
Awesome. We will continue on through then. Zoom audience, and we do have a fair audience here. Be quiet for the duration of the match with cameras turned off. At the score checks of 5, 10, and 15, you're free to clap using the Zoom reactions. You may type encouraging words as well into the chat at score breaks. When the scores are read at 19, only Zoom clapping reactions can be used. Audience members in Zoom may turn on their cameras and microphones at the end of the round. Let's go for the Aurelia question. No, passage. Yes, let's have that Aurelia passage and I'll read it for you. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto cum familia sua ingenti ad equo suo. 30 ludos magnos Jovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem hic equus iratus domum recurre coipit. Hey ho. All right. Any questions on that?
So can I ask about how you do dates and abbreviations?
You can ask.
Okay, is it 753 BC or is it 753 BC?
753 BC.
Great. And do you pronounce the periods and abbreviations?
I will.
Okay.
I will try to. I usually do.
Great. Thank you.
Others? All right, I'm going to go on. Please do not do anything that be construed as consultation, including gestures or any verbal or electronic communication with the other players, coaches, or audience members. You may not communicate with other players in any other way than Zoom or Zoom chat. Coaches, players, and audience members should avoid exclamations about consultation or other rules or procedures during a question in progress. If players have a question during a toss-up, they should raise their hands or use their voice to ask a question. Coaches, players, and audience members should remember that moderators have discretion to make rulings during the rounds. If there is an issue, please direct it to the Certamen chair. Please be polite and respectful of our judgment. We've got the captains all marked. Yes? Okay. Any questions? Okay. Oh, I missed one. We got that. All right. Whoever says final answer during bonus time, that does it. That's done. That finishes it off. If time is called, then the next thing you guys say is the final answer. Now, let's see. Okay. I'm going to look and see if I've got the right questions. Look at that, 2020 NJCL Certamen Advanced Division Round 2. Looks like I've got the right questions. And of course, I'm going to do a practice question to begin with so that you can see how it'll go. Everybody ready? Here it is. I'll read this for no points. The question does not necessarily reflect the difficulty of questions found in the tournament. Toss up number 0. Which of the following words cannot be plural? Audimini, capite, facultate, munera. Okay, Maryland 1.
Facultate?
Facultate, that is correct. All right, and then for the bonuses, bonus 1, which of the following words cannot be plural? Bobus, loci, nemore, saxis.
Okay, I think I know this, but could you paste that into the chat?
Yeah, sorry, I'm still working on the issue with Andrea. Michael, if you could go ahead and paste for this practice.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry. She's in now.
Oh, is she?
She is.
Okay.
She's still having problems with her audio? Oh, she's here. Okay, fully. It's memore. Or that's nemore, not memore. Okay. Well, either way.
No, wait.
No, it's nemore. I'm like almost certain. Soxus can be plural. Bobus.
All right, give me that answer.
Nemore, final answer.
You got it. Bonus 2. Which of the following words cannot be plural? Glos, ora, mures, dies.
Can you put that in the chat?
Yes.
All right. Hold on, just waiting for it to be in the chat. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's glos. Ora,
Is it not DS? No, wait.
Thought it was aura.
DAs can be plural, aura can be plural. Right. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Glos, final answer.
I need an, yeah, all right, there you go. We should have timed that baby out. All right.
Oh, sorry, that does, I do have a question then. Does time start after it gets pasted or after you stop reading?
After I stop reading.
Okay.
Reading.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will be quicker on the pacing on the pasting after this practice question. But again, we just wanted to make sure that Andrea actually got in.
Okay.
So, Andrea, Are you good?
I think I am.
Okay, I'm so sorry that there were so many technical difficulties. Mr. Rivard, is there anything that you want to quickly review with her, or?
Theoretically, I should probably read the rule thing, but other than that, I'm going to do it real quick. You ready? Okay. Hang on.
A new one for this round.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
The moderating staff would like to give some clarification about pronunciation and spelling on non-language questions. If a student gives a questionable pronunciation, they may ask to be spelled as specified in NJCL Certamen Rule 12C. If the spelling offered by the student reasonably captures the correct answer, the moderator may accept at his or her discretion. Similarly, if the student uses the chat to spell a word because of audio difficulties, the moderator may ask the student to pronounce the word if there's a question about acceptable spelling variations. If so, the student will be expected to pronounce the word properly. If the answer is clearly incorrect when the student first answers, the moderator has the discretion to reject the answer without having to repeat or spell.
Okay, good. I'm going to read the Aurelia passage, which you probably know by heart too, and then you'll have an idea of how I pronounce Latin. Aurelia, qui urbs placebat, erat in Aegypto, cum familia sua ingenti, et equo suo. 30 ludos magnos Jovis in amphitheatro Alexandriae spectabant. Tandem, hic equus iratus domum recurre coipit. Ehel. All right. So do you have any questions out there?
I'm good.
All right. Then I'm going to go on to the round, and we're going to start toss-up number 1. We do have the go-ahead to go. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Toss-up number 1, any player. Sorry, had it on the wrong place. All right. In mythology, what type of object was stolen from Amintors? Okay, that's Georgia 3. Kaya or Kaya? Oh, statue. No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. For the other 2 teams, in mythology, what type of object was stolen from Amintor's house by Autolycus and frightened Hector's son, Astyanax, because of its crowning horsehair plume? That's tennis. Wait a minute. No, Maryland 1, Mika.
Helmet.
Helmet is correct.
Great.
All right. Bonus 1. In the Iliad, what alloy is Hector's helmet made of, like most armor and weapons in the poem?
Bronze.
What? Maybe. Yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was saying that? Was that you, Abby?
Yes.
Okay. I defer to Abby.
Bronze. Final answer.
That's correct. Bonus number 2. In Book 9 of the Aeneid, what 2 lovers are killed by Italians after the light reflecting off a helmet betrays them?
Oh. Oh my God. Do you remember this? I remember the story. I don't know that I can remember their names.
Oh, Aeneid.
Yeah.
Right.
Italians after the light reflecting off the helmet betrays them.
No, I read this last summer.
I'm sure.
I need an answer.
Okay. No answer.
Okay. Nisus and Euryalus. Nisus and
okay.
Euryalus.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So 15 points on toss-up 1 for Maryland. Is that right? Yes. Bonus number 2, or toss-up number 2. Yeah. Toss-up number 2, any player. Translate the following sentence into Latin using a gerundive. They entered the city at night to avoid the patrols. Georgia 4. Sarah. Need you to finish your answer. No. Did I have a? I did. Maryland won.
Okay.
Mika.
Okay. Nocte urbem intraverunt ad vitandas vigilias.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. No one other. So I will do it for the remaining team, which I think is Tennessee. Toss up number 2 for Tennessee. Translate the following sentence into Latin using a gerundive. They entered the city at night to avoid the patrols. Okay, I'm sorry, Tennessee won. Hannah.
Nocte urbem intraverunt gaudio Wigularas Windas.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. No. So our difficulty has been Wigulace for patrol. What we're looking for there. I don't think Wigiliarum works.
I'm checking.
Okay, thank you. If it does, then we'll come back to this. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead on to number 3. I'm going to assume that it does not. If it does, then we'll come back and do bonuses with Georgia. Because if that does work, then I will take it. All right, toss up number 3, any player. During the empire, the offices of praepositus ab epistulis or praepositus ab rationibus wielded a great deal of authority in imperial administration. I'm sorry, we need a clear line.
Can we get a line?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. During the empire, the offices of praepositus ab epistulis or praepositus ab rationibus wielded a great deal of authority in imperial administration, but the men occupying these positions came from different walks of life. During the reign of Claudius, however, there was a preponderance of freedmen. Which freedmen? I'm sorry, Sarah, Georgia. That is correct, Narcissus. Which freedman held the position of praepositus ab epistulis? Bonus, number 1. Which of Claudius's freedmen held the position of praepositus a studiis?
Oh, do you know?
I'm pretty sure this is the question I missed in trials. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Want to just guess like Chrysippus?
All right, so
I need an answer.
Final answer, Crispus.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. It was Polybius. Bonus number 2. A freedman named Pallas held the position of praepositus a rationibus. What did this put him in charge of?
Rations.
Collecting food. Records.
Collecting taxes. Is that what we're going with?
I don't know. Your choice.
Okay, a final answer, collecting taxes.
I don't think that is correct. The answer I have here is accounts or finance or money. Okay.
Wouldn't that count under that?
I think we'll make an annotation on that. to see whether that works, because I just am not certain. So let me make a note. You said collecting taxes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 3 bonus 2. And I'm not going to accept that at the present time, but it will be adjusted if we find out that that works. Okay. Now, it has been determined that Wigiliarum does work. So we shall accept that, and we're going to go back to that question. So I believe it was Georgia. I'm going to look back in my bit here. Yeah, Georgia, who gave the first correct complete answer, used. All right. So I'm going to go on with you for bonus number 1 and bonus number 2. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is for toss-up number 2, bonus number 1. Now translate, they entered the city at night to avoid the patrols using a gerund.
Okay, so first they're the same, and then I'd
It's accusative.
Vigilias vitandum.
All right, so I'm just going to defer to you. Defer to Georgia 4.
Okay, nocte urbem intraverunt ad vigilias vitandum.
Yes, I'll accept that. All right, and then bonus number 2, now translate, they entered the city at night to avoid the patrols using a supine.
That's accusative supine, right?
Yeah, so just Vigilias. Oh wait. We taught him?
Yeah, is it vitandum or?
No, supine is just, it should be vitatum if it's a normal. Is it
Okay, yeah,
okay.
Okay, I'll defer to Georgia 4.
Okay.
Nocte urbem intraverunt Vigilias vitatum.
That is correct. 20 points on toss-up number 2 for Georgia. Very good. We'll move on now to toss-up number 4 as we pop around. Everybody ready? Here we go. Toss-up 4, any player. Give the Latin noun and its meaning at the root of mood. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Arvind, Georgia 1.
A modus meaning way.
Yeah, that works. Bonus number 1. Give the Latin verb and its meaning at the ultimate root of indicative.
Dico meaning say, right, guys? Wait, can you repeat? Meaning, okay, so dico meaning say.
Yeah.
The final answer, dico meaning say.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh,
Dico,
dico.
meaning to dedicate, proclaim, make known, or declare. There is a subtle difference.
Okay.
So, now, bonus number 2. Give the Latin noun and its meaning at the ultimate root of principle.
Caput meaning head.
Yeah, I think so.
Final answer, caput meaning head.
That is correct. 15 points on toss-up number 4. Toss-up number 5, any player. De providentia, de brevitate vitae, de constant. It looks like Georgia 2, Sydney. Yes, that is right. Seneca the Younger. All right. De Tranquilitate and some other 12 books of the Dialogi. Those are the titles in the Dialogi, which were written by what author from Cordoba? Oh, yeah, it was good old Seneca the Younger. All right. Bonus number 1 for Georgia. Which work of Seneca the Younger consisted of 124 letters that are addressed to Lucilius?
So, Sydney, is it Epistolae Moralis?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Epistolae Moralis, final answer.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. What tragedy attributed to Seneca the Younger is the only extant fabulae praetexta?
Is it Medea?
I think it's Octavia.
Oh yeah, probably actually. Octavia, yeah. Okay, final answer, Octavia.
That is correct. 20 points on toss-up number 5. And everybody turns their lovely cameras on and we look at the score.
All right, after 5 questions, we have Tennessee yet to score, Maryland with 15 points, and Georgia with 65, and the check of that second bonus pending.
Right. So with one still pending, with one bonus pending. Absolutely. Excellent. Okay. Thanks. Rightio. Let's move on to toss-up number 6. Toss-up 6, any player. What king of Rome's death in a fire caused by Maryland won? Mika.
Tullus Hostilius.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. What king of Rome's death in a fire caused by a lightning bolt was the culmination of a reign of violent conquest that saw the destruction of all Bologna and a brutal dismemberment of Metius Fufetius. Bleh. All right, bonus number 1. Hostilius's warlike reign was an about face from the reign of what predecessor who fought no wars during his reign?
Nero Pompilius is before. Yeah, so that's kind of an easy question for advanced, but I'll take it. Right? I'm
Yeah.
Roman noodles, toss them, serve them. Numa. Final.
That is correct. Never know. Sometimes easy questions are out there. Bonus number 2. Who was Tullus Hostilius's grandfather who fought alongside Romulus when the Sabines invaded Rome?
This is Hostus Hostilius. Chris, any objections?
Yeah.
No? Okay.
No objections.
Hostus Hostilius, final answer.
Okay, I've got Hostilius.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say no. But I'm gonna annotate that as well.
I was gonna say, can we check? That would be great. Thank you.
And this is number 6. Okay, bonus 2, and you
I'll
said
check that, Jeff.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, we'll see what we can find there. All right. So possibly 15, maybe 20. We'll see. Toss up number 7. Any player. Which of the following pronouns cannot be reflexive? Vobis, tu, mihi. I'm sorry. Georgia 1. Arvind. Oh, I see. Yes. I'm sorry. It doesn't necessarily hit me right at once when I can see you typing it in. All right. Yes, that is correct. 2. Vobis tu mihi sibi te. 2 is correct. Bonus. Which of the following pronouns cannot have the enclitic cum added to it? Quibus, hoc, me, vobis.
Is it Hawk?
Hawk, yeah.
Final answer, Hawk.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. Which of the following is not an enclitic associated with pronouns? Ke, me, pte, or nam?
Is it me? I think it's me. Or yeah, because nam is. Te is, I think. K might. Yes, K is too. So me, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, me. Final answer.
That is correct. I should also say to the scoring staff, bonus 2 on number 6 should be counted correct. So Georgia got 20 points on that. So hostus or hostius is correct. All right.
On that one, I believe.
What's that?
Maryland.
Maryland. All right. I apologize. I couldn't remember who it was. Oh, I see now. All right. Thank you. All right. Good. Points there. Always good. We move on to toss-up number 8. Toss-up 8, any player. Dictator Carthaginiensum. Let's see. This is Mika, Maryland 1.
Cato the Elder?
No. Then I've got Georgia 2. Sydney. Oh, I see. She wrote Origenes. That is correct. Yeah, sorry I stumbled there, but Dictator Carthaginiensiensum, which I can't apparently say very well, is a reference to Hannibal Barca that is found in what work? And of course, that is the Origenes. I'm not going to read the whole rest of that. Here is your bonus. This is for Georgia. What work of Cato the Elder is the first work of Latin prose to come down to us in its entirety?
De Re Rustica. Sid.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Final answer, De Re Rustica.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. A famous speech given by Cato the Elder in 167 BC opposed declaring war on what Greek city-state?
I don't know this one, do you?
Athens?
Yeah, doing at or like Thebes or something. I should go with Athens.
I don't know.
Just
No.
I need an answer.
Final answer, Athens.
No, I'm sorry. It's Rhodes. Rhodes. So 15 points for Georgia on toss-up 8. Toss-up number 9, any player. In a version found only in a lost or Euripidean play, which hero, on his return to Proetus's kingdom, forcefully removes Sthenaboea from Maryland 1?
Jason?
No. Georgia 3.
Bellerophon?
Bellerophon is correct. Forcefully removes Sthenaboea from the airborne mode of transportation, Pegasus. Pushed her off of Pegasus's back. All right. What a wicked thing to do. Bonus number 1, though. Here we go. In Greek, Sthenaboea's name refers to her richness in what livestock, whose name is also contained in the word Bosporus?
Cow, right?
Yeah.
Cow. Okay. Final answer, cow.
I'll take that. And then bonus number 2. This woman appears in Homer's account of the Bellerophon myth in Book 6 of the Iliad. By what name is she known there?
So I'm not confident on this answer, but her other name is Antia. So I don't know.
And should I just go with Antia?
Just go with that.
All right. Final answer, Antia.
That is correct. 20 points on toss-up number 9. Toss-up number 10, any player. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage about our hero Horatius, which I will read twice. Then responde latine to the questions which follow. Movet ferocis juvenis Horatii animum comploratio sororis in victoria tantoque gaudio publico. Stricto itaque gladio simul verbis increpans transfigit puellam. Abi hinc cum immaturo amore ad sponsum inquit. Oblita fratrum mortuorum vivique, oblita patriae, sic eat quaecumque Romana lugebit ostem. Here it is again. Moet ferocis juvenis Horatii animum comploratio sororis in victoria tantoque gaudio publico. Stricto itaque gladio simul verbis increpans transfigit puellam. Abi hinc cum immaturo amore asponsum inquit. Oblita fratum mortuorum vivique, oblita patriae, siceat quaecumque Romana lugebit ostem. Here's your question. Qualem amorem horoti? Maryland, 1, Mika.
This was in your Turum, something like that.
No. Tennessee, Anne.
Immaturum.
Immaturum is correct. All right. Bonus number 1 for Tennessee. Quorum soror oblita est.
It's a lot easier with the passage posted. What are y'all thinking?
What are you guys?
I don't know. Something about the sisters. Not sure.
I need an answer.
Comploratio, final answer?
No. Okay. No. I need fratrum mortuorum, or like vivi fratris.
Oh.
It's patria. Okay. So here's your second bonus. Quomodo puella mortua est.
Like fratrum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I defer to TN2.
Fratrum, final answer.
Fratrum, F-R-A-T-R-U-M?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Gladio, or frater eam occidit, or a lot of other things. So like he killed her with his sword, but fratrum, I don't know if I can really, I can't see that as an answer. Okay. I'm going to write it down nonetheless. And this is number 10, but I'm not going to give it to you at present. All right. Thank you. So we're done with 10. Yay. Turn on those lovely cameras and let's hear a score check.
Alrighty. After 10, we have Tennessee with 10 points. We'll examine the fratrum answer. Maryland with 35 points. And Georgia with 120, pending the also with the challenge of collecting taxes pending. And
okay. Thanks very much. Let's yay and move along to number 11. Here we go. Toss up number 11, any player. Translate the motto of Virginia. Sic Maryland 1, Mika.
Thus always to the tyrants.
That'll work.
Let's go.
All right. And then bonus number 1. What neighboring state has the motto Scuto bonae voluntatis tuae coronasti nos on its seal, along with the state's Italian motto?
Yeah, so this is us. This is us.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. What? Okay, hold on. What states?
Sure?
I'm pretty sure. And the Italian motto is like, it's like sexist. It's like manly word from. Anyways, Marilyn, final answer.
Yes, that's right. Isn't that nice? You get to answer your own state's motto.
I'm very happy about that.
All right. Bonus number 2. Give the Latin motto of the state of North Carolina.
Oh, is this Esse Quam Videre? I believe it is, but that could just be a different place.
No clue on mottos. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, was I? I'm pretty sure this is. I'm pretty sure I was telling my friend who like lived in North Carolina about this. Maybe.
Okay, go with that.
Okay. Esse Quam Videre?
That is correct.
Awesome.
All right. 20 points on toss-up 11. Toss-up number 12, any player. What successful admiral of the late 1st century BC built the first thermae in Rome along with 2 aqueducts? Georgia 4. Sarah. Pompey is incorrect. So Maryland 1. Mika.
Marcus Antonius?
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So for the remaining, Tennessee, Hannah, 1.
Augustus?
No, so close, but not the right guy. It was Agrippa, his second guy. Yeah, his right-hand man. So Marcus Vipsanius Agrippa. No points on number 12. We move on to 13. Toss up 13, any player. Whose followers discovered a buried horse's head in a grove, indicating that Georgia 3, Kaya, I'm sorry. Dionysus, no. So nobody else, I'll read. Whose followers discovered a buried horse's head in a grove, indicating that they should build a citadel, the Bursa, after which they bought the land that a bull's hide would encompass. Maryland 1, Mika.
Oh, he's the Iapetus. No.
No, I'm sorry. So for the remaining team, I'll start again. Whose followers discovered a buried horse's head in a grove, indicating that they should build a citadel, the Bursa, after which they bought the land that a bull's hide would encompass, thereby founding the city of Carthage. Tennessee 2.
Dido?
Saksham. Yes, that's correct. All right. Bonus number 1. What goddess, an ardent enemy of the Trojans in the Aeneid, directed Dido's followers to the horse's head?
Probably Hera, right?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Hera, final answer?
No, you have to say Juno.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Unfortunate.
Sorry, kid.
Well, hey,
All right.
you'll know for the next bonus.
Yeah, here's bonus number 2. From what city in Phoenicia did Dido emigrate in order to found Carthage?
You want to know any good Phoenician cities?
Tyre.
Sure. Tyre, final answer.
And that's the right one. So 15 points on toss-up number 13. Toss-up number 14, any player. Give an antonym of the noun latum. Maryland 1, Mika.
Latum. Wita?
Wita will work.
Okay.
All right. And then bonus number 1. Give an antonym of the adjective locuples.
Can you put that in the chat? Locuples. Oh, why do I know what this is? I should know what this is, but I don't like know locuples. Nobody else has anything, I assume?
No.
Okay, locuples.
I need an answer.
Okay, we're gonna say Fortis.
No, not one of the ones I've got.
Okay.
Yeah, Eggens, right? Humilis, Miser, Pauper, Indigens. All right, a few others. All right. Bonus number 2. Give an antonym of the verb kalo.
Okay, so that's to hide. So like, can I? What's like an antonym for hide? Can I like say like find? So like in Wenio, or like what's an English antonym for like hide? Like, I guess reveal. So find,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that work? Okay, I'm gonna say in Wenio. Final answer.
It's not one of the ones we have down. So I've got pateo and demonstro, like reveal.
Can we check that?
Yeah, we can check that. So this is yet another bonus too. We'll see if we can do. This is 14.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. You gave Inwenio. I think that's possibly correct, but I'd rather have somebody sort of double do that for me. So that's what you gave. Very good. All right. So 10, we'll see. Let's move on to toss up number 15. Toss up 15, any player. What author explained that knowledge of acoustics for the construction of theaters, optics? This is Georgia 2, Sydney. Can you say the name?
Vitruvius?
Yes, that is correct. All right. Bonus. The De Architectura, so the answer is Vitruvius. I'm gonna read through the whole question. So, for the construction of theaters, optics for lighting, medicine for hygiene, and philosophy was an important part of an architect's education in his 10 books of De Architectura. It was indeed Vitruvius. Bonus number 1. The De Architectura was dedicated to what man who was carrying out a vast program for improving Rome's public buildings and had secured a pension for Vitruvius?
Augustus?
Okay, I defer to Georgia too.
Augustus, final answer.
That's correct. Bonus number 2. What author who lived in the age of Tiberius wrote an encyclopedic work that treated the 6 artes, although only his 8 books on medicine come down to us today?
Celsus, right?
I don't know that one, so you should go for it.
Celsus, final answer.
That is correct. 20 points on toss-up 15. And after 15, turn on those cameras and let's see what we got.
All right. After 15 questions, we have Tennessee with 25, pending the Fratrum check. Maryland with 65, pending the Inwenio check. And Georgia with 140, pending the collecting taxes check.
Jeff, we as a moderator team are pretty comfortable calling Inwenio as good. Do you want to wait and
well, we definitely need to bring it up regardless, to make sure that everybody's happy with it. I think it's a reasonable answer too. And I concur with you. So I think that will probably turn correct, but let's just mark it as something we need to do in group. Okay. All right. Excellent. I'd rather give points there than take them away. All right. Toss up 16, any player. In 298 BC, Rome was invited to give aid against the Samnites. Out of what area of Italy did the Romans drive the Maryland 1, Mika?
Latium.
No. I've got, that's Maryland 2. So now I got Tennessee 2.
Campania?
No. All right. For the third team, I'll read the answer here. or the question here, I hope. In 298 BC, Rome was invited to give aid against the Samnites. Out of what area of Italy did the Romans drive the Samnites? Georgia. Sarah. No. So the answer is Lucania. Lucania. This is the beginning of the War of the Dirty Toga. And if you don't know about the War of the Dirty Toga, you have to read it. All right. So no points on 16. Toss up number 17, any player. Give the correct form of advenio that would be used to translate this sentence into Latin. I wonder how Valerie arrived. Mika.
Odd way.
I'm afraid you kind of went out there, so you're going to have to repeat it. Or write it. Are you out there, Mika? Ugh.
He just dropped from the call, I think.
He's just dropped. Well,
he's no longer in the call.
Ugh.
Okay, we probably need to do a replacement toss-up then.
Yeah, let's move on. Well, I don't know. Can we need to get him back before we move on? And we'll have to, I mean, what can we do here?
Time-wise, I think we need to keep going.
Okay.
Does Maryland have a coach in the room?
Yes.
Is it possible? Are you able to contact him to?
I'm trying right now.
Okay.
We should find the replacement anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't actually have that open. Do you?
No, but I can get it.
Okay.
I got a message from Micah saying his internet failed.
Yeah.
A message on another platform.
Right, I understand. So what do we think?
I'm contacting him.
Okay.
Okay, he's given me his answer for that question.
All right. What does he write?
I'll send it to you via, well.
Okay, very good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Do that.
I still think we need to replace the question just for the fairness of time.
Okay. Yeah, his answer does not work.
And that team would be disqualified.
And that team is out. So we're going to do it for the other teams, and we're just going to stick with the question that we've got. Okay?
I can get you, I have a replacement ready if you want me to.
I never finished the question. They buzzed in early. So I think I can go on with the question.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So here we go. For the other two teams, give the correct form of advenio that would be used to translate this sentence into Latin. I wonder how Valerie arrived so quickly. All right. So that is Georgia 4. Sarah. Okay, that's right. I'm going to accept that. And we'll go on with bonus. Bonus number 1, give the correct form of our queso that would be used to translate this sentence into Latin? The emperor had to summon us.
Would this be like a gerund or something?
A gerund. So Arkesan.
Is arcesitus, arcesita, like arcesitum, something like that?
No, Arcus. Wait. What conjugation is it? Arkeso, okay.
I need you to answer.
Final answer, arcesitum.
Arkesendi.
Arcesitum is not correct. All right, hang on a second. I've got to do something here.
Okay, I got in. I'm on my phone now. I don't know what happened.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, I need to do one more thing here. There. Okay. Sorry, I had unpinned you and I forgot to redo it. Okay, timer. All right. So the answer to that was no. I needed Arkesendi, Eramus, or something like that. Bonus 2. Give the correct form of lawo that would be used to translate this sentence into Latin. If only the dishes had been washed earlier.
So had been washed. Is that pluperfect, right?
No.
Lawa, like we sent.
What
right?
gender would be? No. It's passive, right?
Oh yeah. So
what gender is dishes?
I need an answer.
Okay.
Or lautai essent. Should we go with that? Final answer, lautai essent.
That is correct. After I say time, basically whatever you say is the answer. So even if you'd said no, yeah, anyway, fortunately for you, that was right. So there you go, 15 points on 17. Everybody ready for 18? Yes, the excitement. All right. Toss up number 18, any player. Nasty rumors that Laelius and Scipio Aemilianus were the real authors of his plays. Accusations of... That's Georgia 1?
Terence.
Terence is right. And a charge of contaminatio were all challenges concerning the originality of what author's comedies. Yep, that was Terence. All right, bonus number 1. What play of Terence was finally performed successfully on the third attempt after the first 2 attempts were interrupted by distractions such as tightrope walkers and gladiators?
Hekyra, right, Sydney?
Yeah.
Right, final answer, Hekyra.
That's right, bonus 2. Terence's defense of contaminatio came about due to the criticism of what rival playwright who also wrote Fabulae Palliatae?
Oh, it was like
Ambivius Turpia. Is it Turpia?
No, I thought that was someone else.
Oh, that was the actor, yeah.
Yeah.
Or something.
It was like Lucius something.
Okay, should I just say Lucius for now?
Go for it.
Okay, final answer, Lucius.
No. Luscius of Lanuvium, or
Okay.
Luscius Lanuvinus. So I'm sorry, no point there. All right, 15 total there. We're going to number 19. Toss up number 19, any player. In book 24 of the Iliad, Achilles compares Priam's grief to the sorrow of what woman who stood transfixed on the lonely peaks of Mount Georgia 3, Kaya?
Laodamia?
No. No other? So I'll repeat. No, Maryland 2?
Cassandra?
No. So for the remaining team, which I think is Tennessee, toss up number 19. In book 24 of the Iliad, Achilles compares Priam's grief to the sorrow of what woman who stood transfixed on the lonely peaks of Mount Sipylus after 12 of her children were killed by the gods? Tennessee 1. Hannah.
Niobe?
Niobe is correct. Bonus number 1. What two deities killed her children because they were angered at her words about their mother, Leto?
Artemis and Apollo, right,
yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
Okay, Artemis and Apollo, final answer.
That's correct. And then bonus number 2. Some writers say that 2 of Niobe's children survived, 1 boy and 1 girl. Name these 2 survivors.
Do you guys have any idea?
No, this was on the test I took like last week, but I don't know.
Just say 2 names. Because I've got nothing.
When in doubt, Agrippa and Agrippina, final answer.
I enjoy that. I'm afraid not, though. It's Amyclas and Chloris. All right. Final score check here before we go into number 20.
So after 19 questions, we have Tennessee with 40 pending the Fratrum check, Maryland with 65 pending the Inwenio check, and Georgia with 170 pending the collecting taxes check. And here.
There we go. All right. Very good. Yay, yay. Off we go. Toss up 20. Complete the following analogy. Quinque is to quintus as quindecim. That's Micah or Micah.
Okay, so this would be quindecimus.
Quindecimus. No. George, no, let's see. Yeah. Wait a minute. Mika, what state are you from? Are you Maryland?
I'm Maryland, yes.
Okay, good. Then Georgia 4, Sarah. Georgia 4, Sarah. Are you out there?
No answer.
No answer. Okay. Then that goes to Maryland. No, Maryland's already in, so I'm going to do it again for Tennessee. Complete the following analogy. Quinque is to quintus as quindecim is to blank. All right. Saksham, Tennessee 2.
Quindecius.
Quindecius. No, quintus decimus. Quintus decimus. Quindecimus is a late form, and you needed to indicate that that was an unusual form that occurs post 200 AD.
Is quindecimus a name, or am I misremembering that? No. Okay.
No.
Could I never mind.
We discussed it fairly thoroughly.
Okay.
I can bring it up again, but no, I don't think so. Just for the heck of it, just in case we change our minds, you want to do the bonuses just for fun?
Sure.
Sure, let's do it. Okay, so this is just for fun or maybe for real points in case everybody changes their mind and we all go crazy. Bonus number 1, complete the following analogy. Quinque is to queenie as duodecim is to blank.
Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure the one for 10 is Dakini, and I don't know how you, but I could be wrong about Dakini, but I also don't know how you do it over 10.
All right,
I
need
know,
your answer.
Okay, so I'm going to Beanie Dakini.
No, duodeni. Duodeni. It's the second part that does it. All right, okay. And then bonus 2, complete the following analogy. Quinque is to quinquiens as septem decim is to blank.
Okay. Can I know the okay, never mind.
The bonus, right? Septechians or something like that.
That actually might, no, Septechians I think is like 700, but I could, you might be right.
I need an answer.
Okay, we're gonna so Septemdechians.
Close. Septiesdechians.
Okay.
So probably no points, but on the off chance that we all change our minds after discussing this thoroughly, maybe 10, but probably not. All righty. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's it. Holy mackerel. How did that happen? We're at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can do that. And I'll read the ending stuff. So thank you very much for a really interesting round.
Final scores there.
Oh yeah, let's do that as final scores.
So we have Tennessee with 40 pending the 5, Maryland with 65 pending actually the 15, just in case that last question is accepted, and Georgia with 170 pending 5.
Okay. So thank you, players, for a good round. Audience, thank you very much. Thanks to behind the scenes staff and the convention organizers, tech help, secondary moderator. We've got that pasted in, so it's all in. You can see who's doing what, and we'll see you tomorrow.